Persistent organic pollutants, are sometimes called POPs, are a class of chemicals that are resistant to the natural biological, chemical, environmental breakdown. And these are compounds, organic compounds that could last a very long time in the environment, and they are not easily degraded. And POPs are often substances which are soluble in fat, and so they're taken up into organisms' fatty tissues where they can bioaccumulate. And these POPs, examples are some of the things we've talked about already: DDT, PCBs, dioxin. Many of these are endocrine disrupting chemicals. Many of them come from pesticides, herbicides, manufacture, pharmaceutical, solvent use, and synthesis. All these things result in these compounds being released into the environment, and these compounds can have serious health effects on humans and other organisms as well. Many of them are endocrine disruptors, and they can impact the endocrine system, reproduction, and development. Some of them are neurologically toxic or impair immune function. They have a whole host of different effects. And they also can travel typically long distances. And that's because often these organic compounds evaporate in warmer temperatures into the atmosphere. They can be transported in wind currents, and they eventually can be then deposited somewhere else, sometimes hundreds, thousands of miles away. And so if we look at this list, we see that some of the examples of these POPs are chemicals that are used in industry, like PCBs and other perfluorinated compounds, through industrial processes, burning of industrial byproducts like dioxins, or herbicide chemicals that are used in herbicides and pesticides like DDT. And so these persistent organic pollutants can have serious impacts on living organisms that are exposed to them.